Oh, I can leave.
DJ Killer Kid.
Boss.
And Dizzle.
Let me tell you, boys, you can't make that shit up.
The Inside. Real deal, straight up.
Are you crazy?
Hottest stories from the world of hip-hop.
This is Ludacris.
It's the big boss, Rick Ross.
What up? It's your boy, Young Jeezy.
This is 50 Cent.
Sports.
Some of those dunks were the most incredible dunks I've ever seen.
And what's popping in the DYT.
I couldn't make this shit up. I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. I'm sad that I lack the talent to make this shit up.
Here's Kev Nash, DJ Killer Kev, and A Dizzle.
You Can't Make This Up podcast, Kev Nash.
DJ Killer Kev.
Hey, Dizzle. Hey, we
That's
figuring it out.
our in-house producer. And
Right.
to hold things down. Hey, first try. We'll be better next time.
Right. Episode 337.
Factual, man. We're supposed to tape at 10:15/2 o'clock today. It got bounced all over the place, but we live right now. Shout out to everybody tuning in on Facebook, on YouTube. Fellas, how was the week?
Dizzle.
Slow motion, man. Slow motion for the most part. What happened this week? Not shit. Baby shower. Well, not baby shower. Gender reveal's over and done with. Already kind of got to start planning the baby shower, just like back to back. No basketball. Season's over, so it's just been chill, man. Chill. I got one real estate transaction I'm working through right now, so kind of just going through. Yeah, need that bread too. These taxes kicking my ass, man.
Did you call my guy?
No, I didn't call your guy. I didn't, but I did. I'm doing the professional. I'm not doing it myself. I am getting a professional to take care of it. And I owe. This is the first year that I owe money.
I mean, you
moving into a new tax bracket.
This shit ain't fun, bro. This shit hurt my soul.
So let me ask you this: did you already file?
Nah, man. I'm about to, but I've been putting it off, putting a little aside each paycheck since I found out how much I owe. So I'm probably gonna have to file here within the next day or so because the deadline coming up.
Yeah. My guy does free estimates. Just the FYI.
I don't feel like getting up, bro. Can I hit this nigga up online? He got a link.
Yeah. They have the Taxes to Go app, so you can send in all your information, get the free estimate. You know what I'm saying?
My mom might need that. My mom on the same shit. She like, I owe this year. I gotta figure out what's going on. So she like, I can't do it by myself. It's too much.
Yeah.
I know somebody that knows somebody.
Yeah, man. I did not owe. I'll just say that. I did not owe. And if everybody been listening to the pod, this last 365 days, your boy did get a little pay increase over this last 365. So I did not owe, and that's all I'll say.
Nice.
Y'all want the plug? Holla at me. DM me. I got the plug for sure.
Yeah, but that's it, man. Not much on this end.
Killer, what popped with you this week?
Man, nothing too crazy. Let's see. I know that my friends that own Edible that I work with, they also got some property down in Orlando over the last few months. They got a really big, like 6-bedroom, 5-bath, right in the heart, like 15 minutes from Disney type of shit at one of the resorts. And my mom was interested in taking the kids somewhere this year. So the stars aligned and she booked with them. So it was nice to have that relationship with, two of my best friends, and then my mom being able to be one of the first people to go see the house and stay in it. But that's going down. So the kids is going somewhere this summer. Not on my tab. I'm excited about that. I might even fly in for a few days and pop up. So other than that, I booked a few gigs. Getting ready to go to Columbus this week. I got a gig in Columbus this weekend. And other than that, man, just kids on spring break. So, I got my middle child does the online school. So her spring break is wrapping up where she goes back tomorrow. And then the first and third child are on spring break starting Friday all this week. So my baby's at my mom's, living it up, sleeping in the king size, getting 4 meals a day, not 3. So she's over there living it up for the weekend, and I'm sure my oldest will find her way over there too, because they like to, go over there and spend some time with them, because they know ain't no nose at Nana's house. Everybody get what they want. So just a regular week though. How about you?
That's dope. No, but you talked about the Orlando situation. Is that an Airbnb?
Yeah. They just listed it up. I'll send y'all the link. I think it started about a week or 2 ago, but it's a really nice house. Got the private pool, got the private backyard, all that fenced up, and really big, dope house. So
send me that link. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for a vacation this summer. It might have to be in Orlando. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You mentioned Columbus this upcoming week.
Yeah.
Well, I was in Columbus this past weekend.
How was that?
Oh, what a time to be in Columbus.
Future concert?
No, this is better than the Future concert. This is for all my people out there that's old enough to remember how crazy Block Party used to be in Columbus and everything like that. Better experience than that. Better than any time going to the Valleydale. Better than any time I've had going to a club or any restaurant or any shopping experience. Best time in Columbus I've ever had in my entire life. Even better than when my high school won states when I was in high school in 97. Better than that experience. Hands down, the number one experience I've had in Columbus this past weekend. So,
what was the occasion?
So, as everybody knows, my best friend, a.k.a. Boo That Man, RDP, his son plays football for Centerville, Reggie. And he's been getting recruited by a lot of schools. UC, Virginia Tech, Northwestern, Duke, Pitt, a lot of schools. But a certain university
This is for
in
football?
Columbus, yes. A certain university in Columbus, Ohio has been sniffing around a young man for a little while now. And I get the call from the godson, say, yeah, I want y'all to come up to my visit up at Ohio State. I'm like, for sure. That'd be cool. That'd be awesome. And as everybody knows, I'm a crazy college football fan and even crazier Ohio State Buckeyes fan. So I'm like talking to Reg, like, yo, so what goes on at these visits? Like, man, you get a tour of the facility, they take pictures, you get to see practice, the whole shebang. I'm like, oh, that's what's up. Hey, cool.
Sign me up.
So the wife and I get up there bright and early, 9 a.m. yesterday, see the facility, we see all the championship trophies, we see all the Heisman trophies, all the guys that are in the NFL, they got their jerseys all over the place, they got murals of old coaches, just the whole shebang. We watch a spring practice with the team in the indoor facility. I'm like, man, this is cool, this is dope. So Lil Reg is off doing meetings with different coaches and stuff like that, and then we have a meeting with the head coach from Ohio State, Coach Ryan Day.
So when you say we, you're in the mix.
I'm in the mix. I am in the mix. I am.
So you crazy Unc in the back? Are you turned Unc? Are you quiet Unc? What's going
quiet on? I'm quiet Unc. I'm chilling. I'm letting the parents do the parent thing.
You ain't negotiating no deals.
Nah. I'm letting the parents do their thing. I'm letting the brothers do their thing. Me and the wife just really playing in the background, just like in awe of everything up there that they have to offer at the school. And then we have a meeting with Coach Day, and they're chopping it up with Coach Day. He's giving them the spiel, poking a couple jokes with Lil Reg about the basketball season and yada, yada, yada. And then Coach Day drops the bomb and gives him an official offer from the Ohio State University to be a part of the football team.
That's what's up.
Congrats.
And man, it was crazy, man. And like I said, I'm not sure if I said it out loud or if I said it in my head after he said it, but I was like, oh shit. Like, holy shit. I mean, it's just crazy to think like somebody, obviously, their entire life, all 16 years of it, just got an offer from Ohio State to play football. So it was a great moment for obviously him, you know what I'm saying? Like being in his dream school. his parents, and for me and my wife just to be a part of it, to be there, it was super cool. And obviously to meet Coach Day and to be up at a place that I've been rooting for ever since I was born, and just a crazy fan of, and actually be in the office of the Ohio State football head coach. Crazy experience. Got a lot of pictures, got some videos and everything like that, man. So I'm just proud of him.
What position he play?
He plays safety.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So I'm super proud of him, man. He definitely earned it the hard way. And you know what I'm saying? We're going to see what happens next.
So how Uncle Kev going to feel if he make a decision that doesn't involve Ohio State? That's what I want to.
Like I told him, I was like, man, you can go anywhere. I'm going to be rooting for you. I'm going to be rooting for your team, except Michigan. That is it. That is the only place that I will not be rooted. Hey, man,
right.
Like anywhere else, man, you can go to wherever. You can go to Stanford. You can go to wherever, man. It's your decision, man. As long as you happy with the decision, I'm behind you. Except for Michigan.
We gotta get a little Reg on here once he makes his decision, man. That's super dope. Give him my congrats.
I think I can make that happen.
Yeah, I will give him my congrats for sure. That's dope.
For sure, man. It was crazy, man. It was good times.
You run into any other sports celebs on the visit?
Yeah, man. Well, a lot of coaches up there and former players. I mean, Brian Hartline, him and I passed each other in the hallway. I had on one of my classic Ohio State jackets. He was like, nice jacket. Go Bucks. Like, for sure. Who else?
You was fanning out there. You
were
supposed to be, like you said, cool, calm, and collected. You
I
got the camera out, Ohio State gear already on.
Yes, I was. Look, man, I'm not one of these people like that go on vacation that don't act like they on vacation, or I'm too cool to take pictures in front of things like in New York and stuff like that. I'm getting my pictures. I'm getting it. Like, hey, man, like, let's be real, man. Being recruited by Ohio State ain't like a small thing. And like, when is the next time I'm gonna ever be inside the Woody Athletic Center? Probably never. Like, this is probably my one and only chance to be in there. I'm fanning out, dog.
I would have acted a fool. I would have acted a fool.
Now, I wasn't running up on folks like, hey, man, take a selfie. I was just, taking it all in, checking out everything they had to offer, man, for sure.
I've been like, Coach, ain't no steaks up in here. Where the steaks?
I will say this. Shouts out to Coach Day. He is a sneakerhead. He had some Travis Scotts in his office. So I was like, okay.
They did that because they knew you was coming. They did their research.
Facts. Yeah. They slid in my DMs. They slid on my IG like, oh, this guy looks like a sneakerhead. Coach, put these here. He'll love it. He'll eat it up. I did.
That's what's
so you had the best week because me and Killer didn't do nothing. Didn't sound like.
And normally y'all the ones that do a whole bunch of stuff. Normally it's me just super chill mode. Like, so.
Oh, I left out something big.
Go for it.
So y'all know that my wife took care of me on my 40th. She threw a shindig of all shindigs, but she didn't want that in return. But I felt the need to at least match or the price or one up the price. So proud to announce that I'm taking my wife to see USHERRA. So
in Vegas?
Yeah.
Good shit.
I'm super excited. So we locked everything in on the trip, on the hotel, on the flight. Got everything locked in. Now we just save. We're going in June, so it'll be a few weeks after her actual birthday. But it's really like the number one thing she wanted to do besides the Beyonce thing. And me and Vegas got a love-hate relationship, so I didn't want to go too long. But we ended up going during the week, so it's gonna be a nice during the week trip. So it's gonna be cool.
Dope.
That is one artist that I haven't seen that I would pay to go see. And doing it in Vegas, that's an experience in its own.
Yeah. Well, you definitely going to have to do it, bro, because I've seen him. Killer's about to go see him. You got to do it, bro.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a show. It's a hell of a show, for sure.
Nigga be on roller skates now, singing on skates. I ain't never seen that.
I mean, that's dope, but the strip club scene is the best.
And I have a friend that knows one of the dancers that's on the tour or on the tour with Usher. So hoping to get a backstage visit, a little old state tour. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, I'm hoping to get a little birthday dabble experience with knowing her. So
it's crazy you bring that up. So it's this video floating around of Usher serenading somebody's woman at one of his shows, and Usher was like, "Sorry, player." And then there's the other viral moment where Chris Brown gives this girl a lap dance at one of his shows, and the dude broke up with the girl.
Killer. You letting your wife on stage?
Oh yeah, she can go turn up. Go have a good time.
You giving her that so she can get you to pass? Is that what it is?
Yeah, we're a team. We're a team out here. So whatever it takes to make the team better.
That's what's up.
Out here.
Now, that's a good way to think about it. I think I'm the same way. Yeah.
The serenading, fine. That Chris Brown lap dance. I don't know about that, Playboy. I don't know about that.
What you gonna run on stage and stop it?
I ain't say that. I ain't stupid. I ain't about to get my ass kicked. But
see, that's gonna be my one up because I'm gonna book every Coco Jones ticket until I get on stage. So it's all good.
Front row with Pick Me.
That's funny.
That's what's up, man. All right, man. It's sports talk time, man. Where do we want to start, man? Let's start with a good fave. Ben Simmons. What's up with Ben Simmons, fellas?
Retire. He needs to retire, man. His heart ain't in it. This is what it is. He ain't happy playing the game no more. I understand. Quit. It's okay. You up. You up, M's. You young. You'll be all right. You don't gotta play basketball. And that's real. He don't gotta play basketball no more. If he don't want to, his body's shutting down. He had back problems when he got traded. Those have been lingering. Mental state ain't there. It's just time to hang it up, bro.
He's allegedly dealing with a nerve situation in his back. He's gonna be out indefinitely for the Nets, and we just stuck in limbo yet again with Ben Simmons.
Didn't he initially get hurt in the knee when he went out? I thought his knee was messed up.
My neck, my back, my ankle, my wrist.
Yeah, time to sit down. Time to sit down.
And he left Clutch Sports too.
I don't see any team really trying to go grab him. You know, he hasn't proven to be reliable in any way. It's time. If he don't want to play, don't play, bro.
That's how I feel. This will hit it on the head. Like this. You can't tell me people that are actively trying to make it to the NBA, when you put in their tape and his tape of actively what's happened over the last few years, you can't tell me that he deserved that spot. Like, he ain't putting nothing on tape. He ain't putting nothing. He barely put the ball back on rebounds. So there's nothing out there that says, hey, sign Ben. So at this point, man, yeah, it's time to start a new career path. You got the bread to do whatever you want, brother.
Yeah, he's mentally broken, bro. Like, he needs to just reevaluate what he wants to do with his life, because basketball and him just ain't vibing right now for whatever reason. So it's crazy. Other basketball news: Jay Williams says Ja Morant should have been suspended for the entire NBA season, and the NBA missed the mark on his 10-game suspension.
Yeah. I don't know about the whole season, but I feel him on the. I said this last week. I don't feel the whole. You've been sitting out 5. We're gonna serve 8. You back next week, buddy. So like the whole announcement of what was happening, the whole I went and got help. I went to like all that takes a little time, and I don't know. It just felt like it was kind of like an expedient process on trying to close this case. So.
I still don't think he did. He didn't do really much. Showing the gun for 1 second, 8-game suspension. That seems fair. Because he didn't hurt nobody. He wasn't pointing it at nobody. Just a stupid mistake. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But I think that's just the what do they call that? The straw that broke the camel's back from the alleged situation that went down at the mall with his mom involving guns, the alleged incident going on with the 17-year-old involving guns, and then the Pacers situation involving guns. It's like that's 4 times his name is connected to guns. And I think something needed to happen. Was it that? I'm not sure. And as far as him being suspended for the rest of the season, I don't think that's necessary because he went to go get therapy and everything like that. And let's keep it real. Like, if any of us have to go do therapy or do marriage counseling, guess what? We still go back to work. Like, we go do the therapy and we at work the next day. It's just so that his job is on national TV every single night. So I think you can do both. Like, everybody can do both. Everybody acts like you're going to do one thing at a time. You can continue to get counseling for depression, anxiety, whatever issues you're dealing with. You can do that and go to work. So, like, I hope that's what he's doing. I hope he's continuing to go get the help that he said he needed, get that help, and also go back to work. And his job is putting the ball in the hole.
And let's keep it a buck. This nigga about to be the face of the league. So they not about to, milk this out when, like I said, it really wasn't a big deal. It's about to be playoff time. His first game back, he already making new highlights, put somebody on a poster. They need him back in the league. They need Ja.
My question is, if you're like down the road, something happened that's on another level of where the Ja Morant issues have been, do they pile all this up and put this in the soup and say we should have did more, or is it like a new crime, a new time? Because I feel like he's already set his bed on any future, discipline that comes down. If he has something crazy happen, it's gonna be 50. It's gonna be a lot of games.
He gotta be squeaky clean for an extended period of time.
Yeah.
That just can kind of like go away, because like when you do something like this, it always sticks to you. No matter what, you got to be squeaky clean for, 5 straight years before like people like, well, that was real earlier in his career. And I do think Ja will learn from this. I mean, we've seen tons of former NBA players have incidents and realize their wrongs and realize like, all right, man, I can't do X, Y, and Z. I'm not just a kid. I'm not just a regular person out here. I am a superstar of the league, like an Allen Iverson or Melo with the Stop Snitching video. I can't associate with certain people. I can't go back to certain neighborhoods. I got to kind of like, for lack of a better word, bring the party to me as opposed to going to the party.
Yeah. Playoffs time come around. No, they know they need Ja, man. That's a human highlight reel every game. Young budding star, new shoe deal. 8 games was enough. He'll be all right.
He better be all right.
Right.
Slamball. Do y'all remember Slamball?
Barely. I need a refresher.
Barely?
I barely remember it. Like, was that the whole everybody jumping on the trampoline?
Basketball, yeah.
Like
that
NBA,
was my shit.
NBA jams.
Basically.
I don't even remember what channel it came on. Was it MTV or was it like
I thought it was TBS?
Spike? It was like Spike TV or some shit.
You're right. It was Spike.
Yeah.
You're right. Yes.
I never watched Spike, but I definitely watched Slamball, man. Classic sports. Like, I don't even know how long it was on, but I definitely remember growing up watching that shit. I could never really jump on a trampoline, let alone tackling in midair, like super poster dunks. Like, I'm excited. I'm gonna definitely watch the return. When is it? Did they say when it's coming back?
It's coming back in July in Vegas. In Vegas, no less, in July. So it's gonna be 6 weeks of the regular season, and then 1 week of playoffs. So Slamball is coming back. I'm definitely gonna watch it for sure.
And this is something where even if you don't watch it, you gonna see some highlights on Instagram and Twitter. They gonna have some viral moments where somebody get knocked out or a 360 poster or something.
Yeah.
Niggas out there with mouthpieces playing basketball and shoulder pads, nigga. I love it. It's basketball and football at the same damn time.
Yeah,
Probably for me, the biggest news to come out of the sports realm this week was Jaylen Brown potentially wanting out of Boston. Did y'all read the article?
I saw some of the quotes. But yeah, I mean, they've been trying to break up that duo for a while now. If they don't win the championship this year, I can definitely see him trying to do his own thing somewhere else.
Man, I love some of the things that he was saying, and a lot of the things that he was talking about aren't new. These aren't new things. These are things that Bill Russell was dealing with back in the 50s and 60s. Talking about the fan base, and just like any other fan base, they love you when you're winning, but if you lose, they hate you. But like some of the vile things that are said to him on social media, and a lot of his takes on politics and things of that nature, like get him a ton of backlash from the fan base. And not only that, the things about the Celtics organization, their Celtics approved charities. One of the things that he wanted to do was work in the Roxbury area of Boston. Like that's the area that New Edition comes from, and like it's the projects or whatever, low income housing, yada yada yada. And like they were telling him, like, well, we have Celtics approved charities that you can be involved in, like the YMCA in the suburbs, as opposed to, the inner city and things like that. So like that kind of rubs him the wrong way. Not to mention they try to trade him for Anthony Davis and Kevin Durant. So like it's a lot of friction seems to be going on. They try to make it a friction between Jaylen Brown and Tatum, which I don't think that's the friction. I think it's the friction between Brown, the city, and the organization more than anything.
Yeah, I just watched probably in the last 2 weeks. Bill Russell has a good doc on Netflix, and he's just kind of talking about the whole fan base and things that he went through coming up as, in that time and space and being in a city like Boston. And to hear kind of the story about that fan base, and then to hear 40 years later some of the same kind of storyline tied in with Jaylen, I can see how, somebody like the union president of the NBA
right
want to be somewhere else where he feel a little more appreciated. So I think it's good for it. Bernice coming wherever he go though. Bernice Burgo, say that her name?
Oh,
that's his girl, ain't it?
Allegedly. I mean, damn, like ain't she twice his age?
Yeah, I
aging like fine wine.
He's close to the daughter's age, and he's the daughter's stepdaddy right now.
Yeah. Now, that's somebody like we don't really know their true potential right now because he is playing second fiddle to Jason Tatum. So wherever he gonna go, if he's that primary option, man, we're gonna see something shake.
Big games for sure.
I think he got the potential to do it, but Celtics, right? Like I said, it's championship or bust right now.
Yeah.
They've been in that position too many times to not come away with one.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, Giannis and the Bucks then turned it up a notch. Now they in the number 1 spot. Celtics in the 2 spot. 76ers in the 3 spot. Cavs at rocking that number 4 right now. Probably gonna play the Knicks in the first round. It's about to be an epic playoff battle for sure. And like it's wide open in the West. Look like the Lakers is gonna make it. Do you still want LeBron not to play? You want him out of here? I know you're a huge fan. You last week's pod. Who needs him? Who needs Bron?
I said. I just are y'all watching the games?
I have not seen actually the Lakers haven't been coming on TV for a change. So I have not seen the Lakers, but I've seen they're winning.
Killer, you been watching?
Hit or miss, probably like one or two once a week. I'll be up that late. Most of the time I'm asleep.
Oh yeah, that means the late games, but the ball moves so much more without LeBron. It's almost frustrating watching them play because he'll dribble the ball. He'll dribble the ball out. He'll dribble the ball out, and nothing's happening. Anthony Davis will get lost in the sauce, like he's not doing his thing. At least without LeBron, it's a known fact. Like we feeding Anthony Davis. Austin Reeves can cook. Like these folks is not spot up shooters. They're not catch and shoot players. So I mean, that's what they have to be when LeBron comes back. But we're gonna see. I like what they're looking like now. But yeah, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful.
Answer the question.
What was your question? LeBron needs to. I'm ready for LeBron to come back. He needs to come back healthy.
Okay. Well, you know that when LeBron comes back, it is the LeBron James offense, right?
We're gonna see.
He's not conforming, dude.
Hey, if he don't conform, if we're winning, fine. If they're losing and it looked like it's because of LeBron, I'm gonna be the first one to call him out, bro.
LeBron James is not conforming. And LeBron James should not conform. They need to play better around him, not the other way around.
I just want
At
you to
age
know.
40, how old is he?
So it can't be, hey man, LeBron James, one of the best players in the league at 40 years old, but when he come back, hey man, LeBron, you need to take a step back. Can't have it both ways. If he one of the best players in the league, they need to get on his back and run the offense that he want to run. You're not bringing LeBron James back to not be LeBron James.
I feel you, man. I just hope they got to win. If they're not winning, something got to change.
I enjoyed that, watching that on my big screen.
Hey!
We on TV, mama, we made it.
Facts.
We live on YouTube. Shout out to everybody checking us out on YouTube. If there's anyone, I don't know. But shout out to anybody checking us out.
Salute. All right, man. Hip hop talk. This I don't know how this came up. I don't know where this came from. I did see it on social media. Y'all brought it to the table as well. DJ Envy said 50 Cent can beat Lil Wayne in a versus battle. Killer, what do you think?
Negative. And 50's my guy. I just told y'all last week how important Get Rich or Die Trying means to me. But Get Rich or Die Trying, I don't know if it stands up to all the Carters that's out.
Yeah.
I can remember in my 20s having we had MP3 CDs, Dizzle, that you could load up with hundreds of songs, not just the 20 they normally could squeeze in there. So I think I had Carter 1, 2, and 3 all on one MP3 CD, and that was my like ride CD of choice in the car. So I just thought the 14-year-old rapper to 41, like he's been rapping 25 years. Come on, man. I don't know. That's a lot of music.
That's an easy one. I don't even know. I think they DJ Envy's from Queens and 50's from Queens, so I can understand the hometown trying to go with your hometown dude, but nah, it's not even close, man. Lil Wayne, if we're talking the 20 best songs, I know 50 Cent got some hits. He got some heavy hitters.
I don't know if he got 20.
You don't think
20 hits? Like real hits?
50 Cent.
You think he got 20 like real banger hits? We don't have to break that down one day because I don't know.
How many you think he got?
We got about 10 or 15.
I don't know. Kev, you making faces. What you gotta say, man?
Now, Dizzle, I agree with you a lot on this topic. Envy's from Queens, hometown cooking. He's gonna ride for his guy. I mean, he makes money with 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? They got a TV show getting ready to come out together. So he better be riding for 50 Cent for sure. He helping this man get money, keep food on the table. Envy got a lot of kids he got to feed. So you better be saying that on the radio. Killer. You think that 50 ain't got 20?
I'm scrolling through the list of songs.
Get Rich or Die Trying is 20 by itself. Now, are those 20 better than Wayne's 20? No. I think in a 20 versus battle between 50 and Wayne would win.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it's going to be a clear sweep. And one of the biggest problems for 50 is potentially his biggest song in the club gets played on every radio station at least 3 times a week. So it doesn't have that nostalgic feeling because we hear it all the time. You go out to any club and somebody celebrating a birthday, they're going to drop Go Shorty, it's a birthday. Like, so it doesn't give you the feels ever because you've never not heard it for the last 20 plus years. Mm-hmm. It kind of went away and then came back. You know what I'm saying? So that's a problem for 50. But I do believe 50 will give Wayne a run for his money with 20 songs. Now, if we expand it past 20 songs, yes, it's a beatdown. But just 20 songs, your best 20 songs, 50 Cent has a chance. I will still roll with Wayne, but he will have a chance.
Yeah, it's not a lot of folks even in the conversation with Lil Wayne, to be honest. As many hits as he got, sheesh. And the more I look at it, you might be right, Killer. 50 or 20 hits.
Like true blue hits. I don't. He might have he might be a couple short, like three or four short to have a full solid 20. Because like you said, kid, he gonna be digging in that Get Rich or Die Trying album for 12 of them motherfuckers, and that's gonna get real boring in the verses.
He got features as well. I mean,
Okay.
shit, the nigga got. I mean, Big Rich Town, he break that motherfucker out. Nigga. I'm just saying, nigga. I'm just saying that would ring out as well, man. So, I mean, it'll never happen.
Right.
50 Cent is also one of those guys that is never going to do a versus battle, so it'll never happen. But definitely good conversation to talk about, man. All right, man, it's week 3. Week 3 of the 50 greatest hip-hop songs nominations list. Who's up first this week?
Why don't you go first? You kind of go with the theme. What's your theme this week?
Oh man, let me find. See, and that is why I have a theme, because I always kind of like see where y'all go, and if y'all like quote unquote steal one of mine, I could go switch to another theme. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get these off right now. Because I'm confident. Nope. I'm gonna do that later. All right, I'm gonna go with these. I got a list, bro. I got a list. So I'm gonna go to the great year of 1997, the year I graduated from high school, and we got some smackers on here. We got some
take one of my songs. I know you are.
You already know I. That's why you better have backups, my G.
What I'm gonna start with the L from the name of the group.
No.
Okay. Woo! All right, we're good.
So number 1 for me this week that I'm nominating, it's a group called Camp Lo. Now they had a great classic album. The artwork was crazy, and they go a little something like this. For people not in the know, Lucchini, This Is It, Camp Lo, absolute classic song from 1997, straight banger to this day.
How you spell Lucchini?
I
said, how you spell Lucchini?
Man, that's a good question. That's a great question.
I'm trying to put it in my note.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and roll with a guy that we all know and love. Got a whole lot of kids.
Nick Cannon.
This was my theme song. I know this song word for word. I actually used to work at a country club when I was in high school when this came out. And every single day after school on my way there, I would play this song. Puff and Mace, Can't Nobody Hold Me Down. Love that song to this day. Classic album also, No Way Out by Puff and the Family. Banger to this day. And then my final nomination for this week comes from one of the most animated rappers of all time. Probably the best music video of all time. Mimicking Coming to America. Of course, I'm talking about.
Okay.
That's my shit.
Busta Rhymes, Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See. So, to recap, the great year in 1997. Camp Lo, Lucchini, a.k.a. This Is It. Puff and Mace, Can't Nobody Hold Me Down. Busta Rhymes, Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See.
Okay.
Nice. That was a good year for you, Kev. That was a good year.
Absolutely.
That was a good year.
Killer.
All right. So, for me, I kind of went over my DJ career and kind of went back to some of the songs I remember that would carry the weight night in and night out, that still carry the weight today. So for week 3 for me, I gotta start out with Down for My Niggas.
Oh.
That is a song for me that I can't ever get away from it. I love it. It's a classic jam.
Can't play it at the club. That's
You
one of them.
can. You just gotta play at the right time. You gotta
Touch
play
them
at
other.
okay.
I love the clean. I love the clean version. Touch them other hitters because I'm down for my hitters.
So yeah,
I
that's
ride for my hitters. Man,
another
them other
another
hitters.
Snoop Dogg classic. But that's number
Steve
one for me.
Murder.
Number two, I had to go to one of my favorite rappers of all time. He has to be on this list, and that would be Mr. King of the South T.I. with Rubber Band Man. Rubber Band Man is that's a lot of my military time, and just those songs are near and dear. And then I would have to say for the last one for this week, I am going to go with Looney's I Got Five All Day.
Ooh.
Those three songs, stood the test of time then and are still today.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's see what we're doing.
we cooking. We cooking.
We
now,
cooking.
bro. We cooking.
Let me see what I got. Man. And you keeping track still? You
Yep,
writing it down?
I'm putting them in the notes right now.
Okay. So the list is coming together nicely, might I add. But this is a classic.
Marshall.
Yeah. And I know a couple people is about to be sampling this coming soon. I've already heard little snippets. Man, they should just leave this alone.
Wow.
This is Eminem's video fire. Like everything about that is classic.
That should have made my story rap list. That should have made my story rap list. Good pull.
It's one of those. Eminem Stan. I don't know why when this first came out. I mean I was young, but this shit hit a little different now, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't let me get the freeway verse
That nigga
going.
stole it. He stole one of my banger hits. I have a category called Rockefeller minus Jay-Z, and that's part of it.
Yeah.
So I mean I don't. Without that song, I mean, there's gonna be a very light work without that one. But that's a great pull for sure.
That's classic verse.
What we do is wrong.
Yeah.
The sun come up.
And I'm gonna take it back a little back. I don't know if this is 97.
Wait, what was the name? You never announced the name of the song too. You just played it.
Freeway. What we do.
What we do.
Yeah. And I don't know what year this joint is. This still gets mad burn. This still gets mad play.
So what's the scenario?
I need some runway. I need some runway, man. Not only am I blown away that Dizzle grabbed the greatest crew song of all time, not group, but crew. It's a difference between a rap group and a rap crew. A rap crew, and that one specifically, you know, the Native Tongues, part of the Native Tongues was Tribe Called Quest and Leaders of the New School. And if you YouTube the performance that they had on Arsenio Hall back in the day, you will see the birth of Busta Rhymes. Like Busta Rhymes was not going to say just a guy, but he was a part of a group, and like he really didn't stand out. But there's a performance on the Arsenio Hall show, and Busta Rhymes has on a Dr. Seuss hat. And when they performed that song together, that was the birth of the Busta Rhymes that we all know and love today. And that song, absolutely fire. Know it from front to back. And I know the remix with Kid Hood from front to back. R.I.P. Kid Hood. Absolutely blown away that Dizzle even knows that song. But salute.
Come on, man. Come on.
Hey.
My list fire. I like my list.
Hey, I also must ask y'all, man, looking at this list, man, this shit is, we're getting down to crunch time. We only got like 7 more weeks left of nominations.
Yeah.
So
we have 27 songs already.
Yeah. And then after we go to 10 weeks of nominations, then that's where we start slicing and dicing songs gonna have to go. I already this is gonna be difficult, and we ain't even got all the whole list, the nominations up yet, man. So keep it coming, man. And obviously, man, people that listen to the pod that y'all know on a personal level, had them hit y'all up for nomination suggestions, man. But it's about to get real, man. Next week, gonna be even crazier. I got some shit. I'm about to readjust my list, but
Yeah.
Because two of them got stolen to death. I like that though. For sure, man. All right, man. Where we at, man? We
got some TV talk. We got some. I think we on the TV talk. Did y'all watch the? Did we even talk about Power last week?
Let's get that out. Yeah, we talked about it. We talked about
episode 1.
Yeah. Your girl lived.
Oh yeah. Okay. y'all watch the second episode?
Yeah.
What y'all feel? What y'all think? I still got 9 minutes left. I didn't get the
then I can't say nothing because that's where it happens.
Damn. Go ahead. We can spoil it. Because at this point, man, I'm.
It's happening.
It's happening.
So what do you think might have happened at the end of that episode since you ain't finished it?
I have no idea. I just finished watching one of the dudes get jumped. He got spray painted on his back. I don't even know who hit him.
Was Kane on his mission to find the killer?
Kane is no, not yet. But I'm figuring out that he's about to find out that the light-skinned dad killed the son nephew.
The son nephew.
Well, I don't know none of these people's names, bro. That's a part of why it's starting to get weird for me. Because I don't know. Zeke, yeah.
Zeke, Kane,
Lorenzo.
Lorenzo's the pops. Kane is the older brother.
Drew is the middle brother.
Drew is the middle brother. Diana is the sister. Tariq, obviously. Braden, his boy.
Goddamn Braden.
Yeah. Effie, the girlfriend.
Oh, I know Effie. I remember her.
You know all the female characters. Got it. No problem.
I don't know, man. It's just I don't know.
Talk about it. Say it.
I'm watching it through a different lens now that I've BMF is as a joke to me. Now I'm it's leaning towards Power as well, man. I don't know if it's the writing. The acting is much better on Power, but I think the storyline is just getting stale, bro. It's stale.
I actually like it. I'm actually cool with Power. I think Power. They are starting to dig into who was running this ship and who's the kingpin, and they've been slowly putting together the police side of it, and I think now with kind of there was some closure to the Monet we've been seeing for the last just I guess one episode, but I think moving forward it's going to pick up on it. And I think out of the storylines that's happening, I like what you said, the acting on Power better, so I think it's still okay. It still hasn't crossed over into the Jesus, what is this? So
yeah.
So it's getting there though. It's slowly becoming to where the oversaturation of 50 is becoming a thing. But I'm still supporting it, and I still can't stop watching it. So.
I'm a fox with the show because I still enjoy the show. It is full stories like Young and the Restless or the soaps, whatever y'all call it. It is transitioning into full that mode right now, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? It serves a purpose. But I also was talking to my one dude about BMF. I was like, basically brought the conversation we had last week about the season finale or whatever. They got to step it up, and not step it up strictly on the writing and storyline, because we're going to talk about this later with Snowfall. There's been a lot of stuff in Snowfall that storyline just doesn't add up, or it's just not really that great, but the acting carries it. The acting, all right, man, you're such a good actor. Fuck it. I believe it. So I'm with you, Dizzle. BMF got to step it up, or it's.
Nah, I'm done with BMF. I'm not watching the next season of BMF. Power, I'm gonna stick with. But it's just for one, Tariq don't got a car. I ain't never seen that nigga behind the wheel.
Yeah, that's definitely been a conversation between me and the wife for the last 2 seasons. This nigga be bouncing from upstate New York to Manhattan in a blink of an eye.
Right.
And then first episode, they killed the dude in the penthouse
with a butter knife.
With a butter knife. What did they never did it, what they do with his body? Like they disposed it. Like they never even talked about that part. That kind of was just okay. So now you could just kill people, and we're never gonna come back to that.
It's early. It's only episode 2.
Okay. And then
they try to put. Go ahead.
I was about to say the girl came back. Okay, we thought what's her name? Was it Lauren? We thought Lauren was dead in the first season, but now I know unless we see these niggas literally buried, they can always come back.
Yeah, this might be past y'all time with younger stories or whatever, but this show called Dallas way back in the day. They had an episode called Who Shot JR? And the famous guy JR Union gets shot, and everybody like wants to know who shot him or whatever, and basically survives. So basically saying like, hey man, not even the main character's ever gonna die. And that kind of like talks to your point about, hey man, we gotta see major characters die in order for us to still be invested, because if you're basically invincible, why am I watching?
I'm almost over it, man. I'm invested. This is what, season 3. I'm gonna watch season 3, and we gonna see how this goes. But 50 Cent is on thin ice right now.
I will say this: they dropped them at the right times. You drop these shows in the wintertime because, let's be real, ain't nobody going outside in the winter. You better never drop one of these in the summer.
Yeah.
Because if we got competition, I'm not watching. And competition being sunlight, daylight, fun activities outside, it's going to be a wrap. So you better keep dropping these shits in like October, February, when it's still a little cold outside and everything like that. But it's still entertaining. Obviously, the social media reaction is always super funny. So I don't necessarily believe like that's how you really should be trying to carry your show as off of social media. I think you should be trying to produce a better show. I think we're starting to see the importance of the real creator, Courtney Kemp. Like she's an executive producer, but she's not penning these stories no more. You know what I'm saying? She's not the showrunner anymore for all these shows. So we're starting to see like the shit falter a little bit in storyline and things of that nature. I'm still invested in it, and we're going to see where it go, man.
Yeah, man. We gotta talk about the other show. Mr. Cleo himself, Kev Nash, with the with the call of all calls.
Yeah.
I think this was around week 3. I think you called it, brother. You called it.
Yeah, man. I won't say this is a cheat, but I watch a lot of TV. I watch a lot of TV and a lot of movies. And I just know that they set you up to hurt your feelings. I think without a doubt, Unc was everybody's favorite character. Like, obviously you're not gonna kill Franklin like now with like so many episodes to go. We kind of all like feel a type of way about Aunt Louie. So for us to really be hitting the feels, it's gotta take out a major character that we all care about. His mom we care about, but she's not a major character. Unc, major character. And I just had that feeling, man. I just had that feeling like they were setting up Unc to be taken out. And like you were saying, for the longest, Dizzle, Unc never wanted to do this. He only did this because his wife, Louie, wanted to be involved or got involved with Franklin doing it. He never wanted to do this, and he paid the ultimate price.
Yeah, I think he was the only true level of reason throughout the show. Like, any of the like trouble that they was getting in, it was literally Unc was warning them, don't fuck with the Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? Like early on.
Yeah.
Stay away from the Mexicans, and that turned into an issue. But nah, R.I.P.
Shouts to our in-house producer for the RIP video portrait.
Tribute.
Yeah. Where the bitch? I forgot about where the bitch is at.
Yeah, man.
What a titties, set of bitches.
Mr. Squabble himself.
I've was looking for little clips on YouTube. There are a ton of
nigga. I could watch this shit for hours, bruh.
Uncle's funniest moments. He got a few of those.
I mean, millions. I mean, it was a couple from his past episode, man. When they actually when he has when when he shows up to the warehouse and he just see Franklin, bitch nigga, just like off the rip. Like, god damn, nigga. Like, but like, man, it's just all bad. It was just all bad. And what did y'all think about the pimp dude that was about to rape Aunt Louie?
Had to Google him. Didn't know that was Paige Kennedy.
Not sure if I'm carrying the load here.
Really?
Yeah. Paige
Did
Kennedy. I forgot. I was introduced to him through social media. Look like Killer is buffering. So seen him through social media. I think he's on what's that Mike Epps show on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
But a comedian. Didn't even recognize him until I'm like, yo, is that? Had to Google it, and it was Paige Kennedy. So he played the role great. Didn't even recognize him. Didn't sound like him. But yeah, man, it was crazy. I thought she was gonna be a goner.
Man, listen, they was about to run the gangbang train on her, and that was about to end up very bad. And I mean, you look at Franklin when he's leaving the warehouse and everything like that. He tells her, pray for a slow death, and he leaves, and then he kind of comes to his senses, like, hey, we going through it. She trying to kill me, I'm trying to kill her, but not like this. Like, not like this. And that's when he called in the cavalry to try to go save her and everything like that. It was just sad, man. As for the dude that played the pimp, I thought about was from Belly. I don't like that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That dude, that's who he reminded me of. Brought some levity to the show, some comedic elements, because I'm sure there's gonna be some funny clips that people can break from that, man. But ultimately, he got blasted with the shotty.
So Franklin, of course, was sad that Unc died and essentially helped Louie in this situation. But he's also the one that told the niggas where she was gonna be horseback riding. Like, I think it was the previous episode where he looked at the horse on the TV, literally dropped the spot. So what kind of flip-flop shit is that? You tell them where she at, they get her, and now you helping her?
That
don't make no sense to me.
It doesn't, but I think that, like, it was more for Unc than her. Like, he thinking, like, man, like, even like when he got into it with Unc at the restaurant, when he slapped him and then backhanded him, and he couldn't pull the trigger, even though they going through it. Like, I think he was more or less did that for Unc. Like, look, I can't let her die like this type of situation. But you're right. Like, damn, it's just sticky situation, man.
So are you?
Go ahead.
I was about to say, are you sticking with your same prediction? Are you thinking that now that Unc is gone, Louie and Franklin gonna somehow band together and figure this shit out, or are they still at odds?
This is a perfect opportunity for Louie to team up with Teddy to get Franklin, because she gonna blame him regardless. She gonna blame him for what happened.
Ooh.
She's gonna blame him. No doubt about it. She's going to blame him for what happens. But she's not going to put none of the onus on herself. She's not going to say, oh, man, my husband came to me crying, talking about, let's get out the game, let's go away to Jamaica. She's going to forget about all that shit. All she's going to think is, how the hell did they find out I rode horses? The only people that know I rode horses was Franklin and Jerome. Obviously, Jerome didn't do it. Franklin told him where he was at. And all this is a domino effect. So I'm fearful that she's gonna link up with Teddy now. Like, actually seeing it play out, I'm fearful of that. And then we got Teddy showing up to Ruben's crib, talking that talk like, "Hey man, get out of Dodge. You and your boyfriend get up out of here, or I'm gonna kill you." Right.
I don't know how that's gonna work out. How many episodes? We got 4 episodes left?
4 till it's all said and done to wrap this bitch up.
I'm thinking that this next episode is on 10 from here on out. You got 4 episodes left. You ended the last one with a super bang. RIP to Unc. It's only craziness from here on out.
I got a prediction. I say this is a setup episode. I think this is gonna be more chill, kind of like setting things up, and then that will be episode 8 and 9 is just bloodshed. And Gustavo already trying to give Franklin the info for Teddy to set him up to kill him because he's trying to get the fake passports and shit to get him and the fam up out of Dodge. He going through it with the CIA shit. Gustavo in a bad spot right now, and I don't think Gustavo gonna make it past I think Gustavo gone episode 8.
You on point when you be calling them out. So is Gustavo the next to go?
Gustavo next to go, bruh. Like, ain't no way he making it out this shit. This nigga with the CIA, he with Teddy and them, he with the other bald head white man, the fucking Ruben dude on his ass.
Yeah.
He got 3 motherfuckers on him. He
Yeah.
is donezo. That's why he trying to get out of the country, and I don't think he gonna make it.
He ain't gonna make it. Nah. And then
He
we still got
not gonna make it.
What's that nigga name? The big swole dude from the projects. Dion still coming for Leon. Like, that shit ain't over either.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It's craziness, man. 4 episodes to go though.
4 to go. I think these next, like I said, the next episode kind of like set up, and then 8 and 9, whole bunch of bloodshed, and then I think 10 is kind of gonna be like what happened type of thing. I think the most of the violence is going down at 8 and 9, and then we probably kind of get a recap or where they are now type of situation in episode 10. But Gustavo, you on deck, bro. You next up.
Killer, you missed or you came right back.
I don't know what happened. My laptop is still sitting here saying site can't be reached. I'm on the cell phone now. So, but I heard the Gustavo shit. That was my guy. I think he's donezo.
Oh,
I think he is donezo because he's trying to get the family out of Dodge. He's trying to get behind, do something terrible to Teddy. That don't add up because Teddy will be in your shit before you be in your shit. So.
Man, it's real in the field, man. It's definitely real, man. Shit. Damn, that show's so good, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss that show.
Yeah, man. We down to the last of the last, man. All right, man. Some couple quick hitters before we slide up out of here, man. Tekashi 6ix9ine got his ass beat in an LA Fitness bathroom. That's your boy, Dizzle.
That is not my boy. That's not my boy. Nah, man. I'm honestly surprised it took this long. I mean, he been out free for what, 3 years now?
Has it been that long?
It might have been like maybe 2 years. It's been a year or so. It's been longer than a year.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, he wasn't with no security. Looked like he was just, for one, I think he was working out in a bubble coat.
He was in the sauna. He was in the sauna getting his sweat on.
Hey, was he not on the Stairmaster in a big bubble coat?
They said he was in the sauna. He was coming out of the sauna.
Trying to sweat out them toxins.
Man, it's crazy, man. But shit, you worth that much money. You talking shit about everybody online. You got to move different. You can't just be out here just working out willy-nilly. You got enough money, allegedly. You should be having it at your home gym. I mean, or out with security.
Yeah.
Facts.
Even in the gym.
What was more alarming, him in a bubble coat or them short ass shorts he had on? Because them wasn't regular shorts. Them was like, hey, I ain't got nothing to wear. Give me your shorts, girlfriend type of shit.
That was the track shorts they issued back in the late 80s.
The bubble coat. If it was leg day, I could understand. He trying to see his legs. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to see the gains. I can understand it.
Hilarious, man. Another quick hitter, man. Philadelphia will start paying pregnant women $1,000 a month. To qualify, pregnant women must household income must be less than $100,000 and live in a certain community. Dizzle, y'all moving to Philly to get that G?
Nah, man, because we only got a few more months left. If they would have told us this last year, it might be a different story, though. We need to be living in one of those communities. What's going on? because Dayton ain't really getting them stimulus packages like that. When they gonna hit us with that 1,000?
Man, never 30.
Right.
And then
Never.
what? San Francisco, black people get reparations. Like, what's going on with Dayton, man? We need something.
Nigga, the cost of living in San Fran or shit, fucking just California in general is through the motherfucking roof. That money ain't gonna do niggas no good.
Right.
That shit, you might be up, keep yourself afloat for a month or two, but shit, anything they can send my way, I gladly take.
Facts.
Reparations over here, please. Master P announced a No Limit TV series is on the way. Y'all watching the Colonel of the Tank?
I might peek in because I haven't peeked in on this SWV Escape show not 1 second. So, but the rapper, I might peek in. I don't know. I ain't pressed either way though.
I'm gonna give one episode. We go from there. Because the Wu-Tang show is pretty good. So it depends on how it's done. Is it released on Tubi? Where's it coming out? Do we know?
We don't know yet. I'll say this. We've all seen I Got the Hookup. If this No Limit TV series is anything like that movie I Got the Hookup from back in the day, I will not be watching. And I support Master P. I appreciate the things he does, from rap snacks to the Snoopy-O's and all that type of stuff. I salute him, man. You know what I'm saying? If we gonna eat terrible, why not eat terrible from a black man? But
yeah,
the TV show.
I like the little Romeo show when that was out. Hey,
that is of your area.
Go. It's time for the Romeo show. That was my shit.
That is of your era.
Right.
Yeah. It's a hard pass for you, boy. It's a hard pass. Bad Bunny, what's up with Bad Bunny? His ex is suing him for $40 million. Is that right? $40 million over using an unauthorized voice memo. Jesus.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's almost like I know this was years ago, but the Maybach music, like that girl sued over her use because that was used without her permission. So it's the same thing. It's like a little tagline that Bad Bunny used in a few of his songs. Not sure if it wasn't a whole album or whole mixtape, but a few of his songs got that tag. And as we all know, Bad Bunny's probably the biggest artist out right now. So
yeah, it's gonna be at like WrestleMania too.
So yeah, run that 40 mil.
Damn.
When you make it to the shop, you big time.
Damn, that's a lot of money.
Shop episode.
I need somebody to use my voice on the album so I can sue their ass, man. So they growing chickens in labs and selling them in grocery stores. What's up with that?
Yeah. So I don't know. Are y'all big organic shoppers? Do y'all look for the little label to make sure it's organic?
Yes.
I try to.
Okay.
The wife does.
So we're gonna start seeing different kinds of labels. They're gonna start saying like genetically lab. I don't know if it's gonna say lab grown, but there's gonna be some type of stamp that lets you know when it's not from a real chicken or from a real cow. Basically, lab grown meat is gonna be on its way to grocery stores. It's been deemed safe for human consumption.
Sound like slimy yet satisfying from the Lion King.
And the company's called Good Meat. So they've already been selling their chicken in different countries. It's already seen success in Singapore. And the FDA gave it the green light to be sold in our grocery stores. So be on the lookout.
It's gonna be in the hood first. You know that. That's
now.
Bullshit.
I would prefer not to eat that, but we eat McDonald's. That shit don't get mold on it. Like they've done studies, like McDonald's food does not grow mold. Like the French fries, the hamburgers, like it doesn't grow mold. So that shit ain't real beef or potatoes either. Right. If you read a lot, they say we shouldn't be eating any meat at all. You know what I'm saying? They say it's bad for you, bad for your colon, yada yada yada. I would prefer not to eat it, but wouldn't be surprised if I've been consuming it already.
Facts. Yeah. That Popeye chicken sandwich, we knew that was something.
That shit was on some serious Balco. Serious steroids, man. But it's real in the field, man. It is real in the field. What other quick hitters what we got before we slide up out of here, man? Anything major?
I can't see.
Jonathan Majors, ain't that his name?
Uh-oh, talk about it.
Yeah, man. I don't know. We definitely gotta wait till more info comes out. But allegedly he was picked up. Where was this at? Was this in LA? I'm trying to look for the article. In NYC, arrested in NYC for domestic violence, accused of strangling his girlfriend. So as we all know, he been on a run. That nigga been getting it popping. I think this will be the quickest fall from grace of all time.
Yeah.
Grand opening, grand closing, bro.
That would be terrible. Hopefully, is it still rumor mill or are they?
It's still rumor mill. Right now he's denying it. A spokesperson of his said he has done no wrongdoings. But allegedly it was a argument because his girlfriend saw another chick texting him, and the domestic violence allegedly ensues from there.
What she expect? He's naked on the magazine with Rosie.
It would be grand opening, grand closing. That nigga was popping. You know what I'm saying? Popping.
Look at this. Look at this run. It's all this. Look at this 3-year run. The Five Bloods. That's That's on Netflix. Good movie. That is Chadwick Boseman's one of his last movies. It got hella great reviews. Harder They Fall. They brought back a Western, a Black Western. Fire. Obviously Ant-Man and the Wasp. I mean, he's in the Marvel universe as the next big bad guy. So he's gonna be in a lot more movies after that. And then obviously Creed 3. And then he's got more on the way. So like hell of a run that he's on right now on the movie side. I hope for his sake this ain't true. The people at Disney praying to the gods that this shit ain't true, because the folks over there that deal with the DC comics had to deal with a similar situation with this for the actor that plays the Flash, and it was just a complete nightmare for them to deal with. So for his sake, I hope it's not true. And I mean, but if it is true, you gotta pay the price, bro.
Mm-hmm. Disney gonna cut the cord quick. They don't play.
And this is on the hills. I know Disney. I know they got some ties to what's the football player? Was it Michael Irvin? They got cut from the Super Bowl coverage over allegations where later video footage showed like it was we didn't see what she was talking about, but
right.
Yeah. Disney owns ESPN. He was a contractor over there at ESPN. The First Take with Stephen A. So yeah, like they don't hesitate, man. They don't hesitate. Like they can't have no bad PR, bro.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna get some more info. Like we said, he was just arrested. What was this? Yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, more info to come on that.
No doubt. Hey, Killer, can you run down the full list of songs we got nominated for the top 50?
Yeah. Can y'all still hear me?
Yes, sir.
Now, so I had to move off the camera. But so for Dizzle week 1, or the Dizzle's full list, we got Kendrick, We Gonna Be All Right. Eminem, My Name Is. Ice Cube, Today Was a Good Day. Nelly, Tip Drill. Meek Mill, Dreams and Nightmares. De La Soul, Me, Myself, and I. And then for week 3, Dizzle got Eminem, Stan, Freeway, What We Do, and Tribe Called Quest, Scenario.
Woo! So those are my 2 Eminem songs. I don't think I got any more Eminem on my list.
Nope, just those 2. Kev got Snoop, Murder Was the Case. Biggie, I Got a Story to Tell. Slick Rick, Children's Story. NWA, Fuck the Police. Clips, Grinding. Migos, Versace. And then Camp Lo, Lucchini, a.k.a. This Is It. Puffin' Mace, Can't Nobody Hold Me Down. And Busta, Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See.
A lot of heat right there.
And then for my list, Biggie, Juicy. Eric B. and Rakim, Paid in Full. Dr. Dre and Snoop, Nothing But a G Thing. Crush on You, Little Kim. Master P, Make Him Say 50 Cent in the Club. My second Snoop, Down for My Niggas. T.I., Rubber Band Man. And I Got 5 on It, Loonies.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, a lot of heat.
A lot of heat, man. We got 7 more weeks of nominations, and then we get down to the nitty gritty of thumbs up, thumbs down.
I see 80% of that list we got right there making it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the dope part about it is it's 3 of us. So somebody's gonna have to determine the vote if it's gonna be making the list or not. So it's not gonna be an even situation. So it's either gonna be all in or out. So
yeah. I'm curious to see what era starts getting the stick, like starts getting cut, because it's going to be a trending thing where it's like this era of music ain't strong enough to this era of music, so that's going to be fun to break down. So.
I'm surprised that none of y'all said ain't nothing from the 70s on here, is it? Or the 80s?
Nah. Airbnb Rock Camp, that's from the 80s.
Okay.
So it'll be some nominations from the 80s.
Yeah.
A couple. But it's about to get real, dog. About to get real. Y'all know
hippity hop.
Uh-oh. We just waiting for that run on Soulja Boy from you.
Yeah, I know it's coming.
I'm holding in the tuck. I'm holding in the tuck.
Soulja Boy and Bow Wow run about to be crazy. Back-to-back weeks, 3 songs from each of them niggas. Like
through the phone, I'm making the list. This one.
Y'all gonna be surprised because I ain't even gonna say it. We gonna wait and see.
Yeah. There is another episode of You Can't Make This Up podcast. Kev Nash,
DJ Killer Kev,
Hey Dizzle.
We out till next week.
Peace.